there anything that gets the juices flowing like a rivalry game? And our matchup is bitter. It has barbs and shots thrown on and off the field over the years. Welcome to Faurot Field in Columbia, Missouri, home of the Missouri Tigers. As we'll see a squad from the Big 12, the Iowa State Cyclones, taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the Missouri Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Missouri about to kick off to lift the lid on this one. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So the Iowa State Cyclones offense will have the football first. There are always butterflies to start a game, but when you have a rivalry like this, the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive, guys.
They aren't all the same. We say that, but we know differently. The blood is boiling. The temperature is hot. Jesse, you want this week more than most.
Yeah, David, we played in these games before. Everything just seems to be heightened, right? The game seems to be moving faster. The crowd noise feels louder. Your composure will be tested early in a game like this.
It's complete to the left. After the filthy move, he's got room. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. They've done a really good job identifying mismatches, and they find one out of the backfield there.
Reese, I really don't think it's that hard. My guy is better than yours. Find the matchup across the field. Running back's got some speed. Get it in his hands quickly. Throw it to him fast. Let him make somebody miss against a slower guy that's usually a linebacker.
The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. Wants to go up top on first down. Quickly complete. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. And the Cyclones come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Got him downfield. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15.
Talking to this coaching staff, they felt they had matchups in the passing game that they could win, and they wanted to test this defense and see if they could take the top off. Well, you saw it right there. Opening drive of the game, they're being aggressive, they're taking a shot, and they come up with a big one. And trust me, fellas, they're going to keep taking those shots because they've got some dudes outside.
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Looking to throw again. Get it out on the screen. Touchdown, Iowa State. A great catch and run for 6.
Well, they wanted to turn the page after losing their last game, so how about you come out in this one? On the opening drive, you march the entire field and you put 6 up on the board. You can't start a game better than that.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the Missouri Tigers offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. Last time we saw these guys, it was a rather forgettable experience for this quarterback. He turned the football over, he got sacked. Just not a good day at all, Jesse.
Well, the defense was able to rattle him. They hit him often, they hit him early, they got sacks on him, and then he started feeling it. His eyes came down. He started floating the ball over the middle of the field and putting it into trouble and got picked off. So it's important in this one, David. Up front, they do a better job of helping him stay on his feet to get into a rhythm.
The best quarterbacks in the history of the game, when you continue to hit them, they become very human, and they start to rush their thought process. So he got hit early, and he got hit often last week.
And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense has it. They're on the move.
Well, defenses get excited when they see the quarterback in an empty backfield like that. They know, hey, if I'm not going to have to beat a running back or a tight end to get there, if I get to him, I might have an opportunity to knock this thing loose, and that's exactly what happened for the defense.
Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Leaves it with the back. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Give to the running back. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Out of the shotgun on third down. Makes the catch! And he'll take this into the end zone, but hang on just a second. Flag down. Let's see what this is about. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on, the defense declined, and the touchdown stands. They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point makes it 14-0. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Final play of the quarter coming. Use the play fake, now to throw. Final play of the quarter, and the ball falls incomplete. That's the end of the period, and Iowa State has the lead. And they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. Back to throw, it's Horn. Here's a heat, and the ball's out there after it. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Iowa State sending the offense back out. It's hard enough to stop these guys, let alone when they get field position like this. They scored last time, and this time, they'll crank it up from inside the red zone. There to stop him after a pickup of 3. It's down to the 15. Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Makes the grab. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. The Cyclones will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. Firing to the right, complete. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. Now on 2nd and goal. He'll keep it himself. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. This defense was put in a difficult spot, but they've made it tough, and now the offense faces 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to barrel in. Touchdown, Cyclones! That's the way you finish a drive and put up points. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead. Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off.
And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. Oh, and he missed it. No good. Missed the field goal, missed the chance to make it a 3-possession game, but still a 14-point lead, guys.
Well, everybody in the stadium thought that was an automatic 3. Not so fast. Bad miss by the kicker.
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Looking to throw, it's Horn. Turns it loose. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go? Off the play fake. Caught close to the marker, it's Huffman. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Well, they've done nothing on offense so far, but if they could put some points on the board before halftime, it could really change things.
No doubt. Go into the locker room with some good juices, some good vibes, and momentum can switch a game in a heartbeat. But this offense hasn't had much to cheer about yet. That play gives them one play. Now let's go build on it and make something happen before the half.
Got it in the middle. It's Rodgers. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Missouri gets to the line quickly. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Picked off! What a play by this defense! Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
And this offense just can't get out of their own way. 3 possessions, 3 turnovers. Jesse, you have to take better care of the football. They're turning this thing over like they're a non-profit.
Yeah, this thing goes back to football 101 now. 5 points of pressure. Everybody who touches the football. Forget about X's and O's in schemes and personnel groupings. You just have to do the fundamental things correctly, and it is killing them in this game.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Finds the tight end. Turning it on! Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. He's loose down the left side. Touchdown, Tigers. The defense putting points on the board.
Man, defenses are always trying to force turnovers to get the ball back to their offense, make those big plays. You know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you force the turnover, the pill hits the ground, you scoop it up, and you take it all the way back to the house. Huge play for this defense.
He'll try to tack on one more. And after the extra point, they've cut the lead in half, down 14-7. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey, guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. Georgia has the lead right now, but they have not been able to separate themselves just yet between the hedges of Sanford Stadium. They're up by a field goal over Kentucky. It's an outcome that, if it holds, will have SEC fans buzzing all week. Guys?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. To the air on first down. Throws to the wideout. That one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Leaves it with the back. He has the first and still on his feet. Oh, he's got some space. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32. What perfect execution on that big run. Everything perfectly blocked, and this guy doesn't need a lot of room.
I love how this offensive line communicates and works up front. You see guys winning their one-on-one battles. There's double teams happening. Guys are getting into the second level and creating big lanes for this running back.
The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Trying to get rid of it. And just not enough field to hold that one. It's incomplete. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws toward the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. And that is no good. And the margin is still 7 after the miss, guys.
Hey, sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal, miss, make, rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
First snap of this drive comes from the 32. Back to pass, it's Horn. With the catch, it's Hendricks. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Wants to go up top. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. The Tigers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. The short hands, it's Rodgers. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Wants to throw on 1st down. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Got it set up on the outside. Brought down just short of the sticks on the screen pass. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. And in the waning seconds of the first half, they'll try to put up 3 before going to the break. And he missed it. No good. After that miss, still a 7-point game, guys. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that first half. And this second half will likely come down to which offense can figure something, anything out. Take some chances, get creative. Both offensive coordinators had full heads of hair at the start of this game, but right now, they look like cue balls after one frustrating first half. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
Kickoff unit all lined up, and we're ready to put toe to leather. Coming out with it, it's Gibson. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. Makes the grab, it's Rodgers. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. Missouri wants to go fast. They go to the ground. Gets the nose of the ball to the 25, give him 1. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 25. Scanning the field, it's Horn. Caught near the sticks, it's Brown. And he'll move his way forward to the 1st down. They'll mark it at the 35.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is. You saw it right there on that.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Back to pass. Makes the grab. It's Hendricks. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. And the Tigers are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to run for it. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
They run it, they get the first down, and look at the offense. Right back on the football, ready to crank this tempo up.
Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Caught over the middle, it's Hendricks. He's brought down quickly, minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Wants to fire on second down. With the catch, it's Davis. And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain. Mizzou coming out with a fresh set of downs.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
Oh, he had him right down the middle, and it just squirted right through his fingers, and they miss an opportunity for a nice play on first down. Now the play fake. Got it in the middle, it's Rodgers. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize, so you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
They make the stop, but you can't give up 4 yards a chunk on the ground down in this area of the field. It's at the 18. Looking for a man. It's Horn. Here comes the heat. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone. They're playing their spaces, and they force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions. And then the pass rush, they win up front.
Missouri gets to the line quickly. On third down, he drops to throw. Deep shot for the end zone. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be fourth down. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Figueroa. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. Put together a pretty good drive the last time they had it, but another missed field goal doomed that effort. Got the first down and more. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. And you want to know what impact home field advantage can have? There it is. The offense will walk it back. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. After the step-off, now they have to deal with 1st and 15. He's looking to throw. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. Just a great job defensively, making him go through his progressions, and he really didn't have time to do it.
And that's exactly what you do in zone coverage. You drop in your spots, you read the quarterback's eyes, make sure you take away that quick stuff, and a great job rushing the passer and getting the sack.
And the Cyclones trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. The play action fake. Quick strike complete. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? On third and long, no secret what he needs here. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. The Cyclones line up to punt it away. Finally sending out a punter in this one. Got to make sure they earn their letter. Signals for the fair catch and looks it in at the 40. They'll start this drive 60 yards in front of them from their own 40. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Wants to throw. It's Horn. Fires deep toward the end zone. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. They bring him down, but that great defensive play might be overturned. Let's see what the call is. So they'll decline the penalty, pleased with the results of that last play. That's the end of the period, and Iowa State has the lead. They've built a cushion. They've got a nice lead. Now the task is finish the deal as you take a look at the third quarter stats. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Looking downfield on first down. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Backed up now, here's second and long. They'll move the tight end. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. They want to throw it. A little screen to the running back. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. And the Cyclones send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Nestles it in at the 35. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Grabbed in the middle, it's Hunter. Tackle is made at the 44, but he picked up 10 yards and enough for a first down.
Man, I love this guy's toughness. All game long, he's been getting hit. He's been sacked multiple times, and here we are late in the game. He's still staring down the barrel, gets nailed, but's able to deliver a big completion for his offense.
Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain. It makes life really easy on me on second down.
The Tigers are in the hurry up. Gives it on the option. He'll come through on third down as he's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. Missouri comes to the line with another first down.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
The trend continues for this offensive line from last week. They gave up 5 sacks last week. They've given up 4 today. The most important part of your offense is protecting that quarterback. They've got to do a better job.
The Tigers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Back to pass, it's Horn. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. 6th play of the drive coming up. On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Unloads to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Touchdown Tigers! They've got the lead here in the fourth.
And at this stage of the game in the fourth quarter, big-time players make big plays in big games. What a great job after he secured the catch in the open field, showing off the speed, taking it to the house, and with it, his team now has the lead.
This one's big to make sure they can't beat you with a field goal. he's got the lead up to 3 late. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
A bit of an under-the-radar game this week, guys, but take a look at this. Oklahoma is currently ahead early in this one, but they just haven't been able to pull that scooter away offensively. They're up by just 2 over New Mexico. We'll circle back if anything big happens you should know about.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. The Cyclones come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Unloads quickly. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. The throw. The short hands. It's West.
And I'm loving the command of this quarterback right here. You can tell he's not worried. He knows his answers. 3 for 3 on the drive, moving the ball down the field, trying to put this offense in a position to get right back in this football game.
Quickly to the tight end. They'll stop him at the 46 after a 5-yard pickup. They'll rush to the line. Clock stopped for the first down. They'll set the chains and wind the clock. Tight end finds a soft spot. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's West. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. They'll hurry to the line, but the clock's still running. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Finds his big tight end. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. The offense gets a quick timeout. At this point, every second is precious. He'll do it himself. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Trying to find the end zone. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. Trying to search it in. Touchdown, Iowa State. They move on top here in the 4th.
Man, this game has been incredible to watch, and the offense comes through late in the game, takes the lead. What a clutch drive by this offense. Now, I'm looking at you, defense. You got the lead late in the game. I need you to go put this thing on ice and win it for me.
And the extra point is good, and every point counts. It's now a 4-point lead in the 4th. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner will be knocked down. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Dropping back, it's Horn. He finds a dead spot in the middle. Timeout called by the offense, a mere 10 seconds to go in the game. Wants to go up top on first down. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Gonna swing it on second down. He wants a big play here late. He's got it inside the 25. And what a huge chunk play for this offense. Just exactly what you need to move the ball down the field. It has been said that the obstacle is the way, and this obstacle is now back-to-back losses.
Back-to-back L's. It's not the end of the world, though. I still think there's time for this team to figure out what they're going to do, how they're going to finish the season strong. It's not over yet. 2 bad weeks. Flush it down the toilet. Refocus the mechanism. We're ready to rock and roll next week.
It just needs to be about finding a way to win a game right now. In all likelihood,